All right.
You want to take the goblin or the astrologist?
I'll take the goblin since you already signed up on Kevin's character. I
Right.
think. Oh wait, no. Oh,
No,
I'll
I'm
take that.
signed up on your character. I'm not signed up on either of them.
Fair enough. Yeah, the goblin.
Goblin. Okay, let me give you guys access to the right character sheets.
Cool.
Okay. Now it's time for the martial classes to learn magic.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I
This is
didn't
gonna
even
be
think
fun.
about. I didn't even think about that. Oh, great.
Oh man.
Oh, there's so much stuff.
Man.
So many
So,
items. Oh.
Okay, so before we, or actually, out of the two of you, who would like to give a recap of last session?
I could give a recap, I suppose.
Alright, go for it.
Okay. So last time we after healing up Hal's gaping spear wound, or I guess it isn't gaping, it was stuffed with a spear. We healed it up. After that, the party decides to head into the room on the left side of the castle, and there we found we heard someone's voice screaming, and also we saw a giant pentagram, and two imps, and the imps attacked us, and the person who was screaming also attacked them. He got stung by one of them, and became clumsy for a while. We managed to defeat the imps. The person turned out to be Alec, who is a Hell Knight, and like as part of their tradition, they summon like demons and imps as part of their training. And he's here looking for a ring. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's looking for a ring that once belonged to his family. So we were like, we found this weird lockbox in another room, and so we showed him where it was. He breaks it open, and we find 10 gold, silver pieces and a hand, like a decayed human hand, which turns out to be a magical item that allows the user to cast a mage hand, and apparently that's something Hell Knights do, is they take mages' hands and use them to cast spells. After that, we checked the other rooms out, and there was nothing. Well, there was something in this room. I forgot what it was. It was
There was a
it was
silver dagger in there.
silver dagger. That's right, which we gave to Hal since it's he's very dexterous, and Sophie got the short sword from Hal, and we eventually ended up longsword. Yes, we eventually ended up in the kitchen area, and as Sophie was walking through it, she uncovered two swarms of spiders, which attacked the party, nearly killing Hal and damaging everyone else a lot. And with the help of Alec, we were able to squash them, and so now we're just recovering from that attack.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Go ahead and give yourself an additional hero point, and
Awesome.
make sure the other three characters are back at 1 hero point each.
Yep.
I didn't award XP at the end of last session, so I'm just going to do that right now.
Okay.
For fighting the imps and helping Alec, everyone gets this amount of XP each. And for defeating the spiders, everyone gets this much.
Yay.
Flat 200.
200. Oh yeah. In addition, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we're a third of the way there.
Woo!
One of these days.
Yeah.
Also, I think last time there was a little bit of confusion about whether this keep was abandoned or not, and I wanted to clear that up because this would be common knowledge to Sophie,
Hmm.
having grown up near the town of Breach Hill. You would know that Hell Knight Hill, or rather Citadel Altarine, which sits on top of Hell Knight Hill,
Hmm.
was one of the first keeps that the Hell Knights ever set up. And they set it up in this location because of, the fact that it's on a hill that really looks out across this huge expanse, and because of its proximity to Breach Hill, which would
Mm.
facilitate trading and getting supplies and getting information and that kind of stuff. Eventually, the Hell Knights got a better offer from another kingdom somewhere else, and the offer
Hmm.
went something like, hey, we need protection, we need mercenaries, why don't you move your keep closer to us and we'll pay you a little more? And they took that other kingdom up on their offer. So they set up a second keep somewhere else, and slowly, as they realized they couldn't keep both places manned at all times, they abandoned
Hmm.
Citadel Altarine, and it's in this state today.
Okay. And this happened roughly like 30 years ago, right?
Around then, yes. It
Okay.
it, it wasn't it was actually abandoned a little earlier than that, but there was still like a skeleton crew present
Hmm.
for some amount of time, and then at some point, no one exactly knows when because people weren't like regularly checking in, but at some point the last Hell Knight just left and never came back.
Okay. That is helpful.
All right, so we pick up
Oh.
where we left off last time. The spiders have been squashed. There has been some emergency surgery on Goop Goop
Hmm.
and Nyx. So what's everyone doing?
Okay. Sophie is um gonna tell Nyx, okay, you're the cage might be more harmful than is helpful, so just fly around here. Are you okay to do that? And then Nyx gives a little nod, and then I guess perches on her shoulder.
So wait, Nyx understands common now?
Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Is that allowed?
I mean, sure, like you've been training your bat, I guess.
Because like commanding it to attack is a thing that like works. So I'm
Uh-huh.
assuming they can understand like basic commands. I don't know. It's up to you since you're the DM. So
I mean, it made a nodding motion. Whether it understood what you were saying or not is up for interpretation.
okay, it's probably like yeah. Sophie understood it as a nodding motion. Um, and like I guess Nyx freely walks about the table and seems to be relatively tame outside the cage.
What does Nyx think of Goop Goop, who is also sitting on the table right now?
Nyx kind of sniffs Goop Goop and like um so I've decided that Nyx is a spectral bat and they
Okay.
eat uh so I think they drink blood. They also eat bugs though. Um and I think Nyx specifically only eats insects for whatever strange reasons. So he's probably put off by Goop Goop since Goop Goop is like weird organic fluids. So he would like grimace at the smell of Goop Goop.
Poor Goop Goop getting no love.
Not even from a bat. Yeah. Yeah, like Nyx is like at the other end of the table from where Goop Goop is right now and just watching it intently. um yeah.
All right.
If I remember correctly, Levis was helping with the surgeries last time,
Hmm.
and Hal was kind of slumped in whatever chair he could find in the other room.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Hal's
like
just
those long things over there are basically benches. So
mhm.
probably just
Hal splayed out.
Yeah, 100%. Just breathing really heavy, one arm over his eyes.
Those are some really big cuts for spider bites.
I know. All right, just I need 5 minutes. I'll be fine.
Kagos, do you have anything for this? And Kagos digs in his bag. And it's like, I got thunderstones, a lot of thunderstones. Alchemist fire.
I think Levis says, I don't think that will help.
Well, the garbage helped, and you know, maybe alchemist fire will, cauterize the wounds.
Let me consult the stars. I'm not doing anything mechanically to do that.
Yeah, I have no idea how that works. Okay.
I just feel like that's what you would say at that point.
That is fair. Okay,
and then come back and say, no, that's not how that works. The stars said so.
Follow the moon and the sun, and eventually both will coincide and give you the direction you must go in.
That's what Levis says. And then he says, do any of those sound like alchemist fire?
Oh, well, the sun is fire.
But you also need the moon.
Yeah, that's a good point. I also have does he have healer's kits?
He does have a healing kit, I think.
Levis or
Kago should.
Kago should.
Yeah.
I'm looking
and Levis does too.
I'm looking in the inventory and I can't find it.
Then he might not.
Okay.
He says he makes his own though.
Yeah, he probably needs to take a long rest to do that.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Levis has one.
Oh wait. I can't. I'm looking at the inventory as well. Unless it's somewhere special.
Levis definitely should have one.
I'm seeing that now. Yeah, healer's tools.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could stitch them up, but I don't really have stitches or band-aids.
Levis will say, I've got some left over from the treatment I put on myself, and...
So, when was the last time Levis healed Hal?
That's right. That was the issue.
Yeah, I think it was in-game about 40 minutes ago.
It was basically when he pulled out the spear, right?
Spear, yeah.
We can wait a couple minutes, right?
You tell me.
Okay, so there would be an in-game reason for Levis.
I think part of it would be draining the poison and the blood and the pus from his many spider bites. I think that could take 20 minutes.
I like that.
So where is this happening?
I mean, Hal's not moving. And he's kind of already splayed out on the table. And I think if you wait just a couple of minutes, he'll lose consciousness just like that.
So he shouldn't. He's bleeding really badly.
I know in-game, but in-game he has no reason to, but mechanically speaking. But I just feel like that's kind of what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
He's in that state. He's at 3 HP. So yeah, he's just lying on one of the benches.
Well, we can say that by the time you guys moved into this room, fought the spiders, and actually like stitched up Goop Goop and Nyx. About an hour has elapsed.
Okay,
Okay.
I
That's
appreciate
yeah.
that.
That makes sense.
So I guess, how do I do the healer's kit thing?
You can
I
just
think
roll a
there's
medicine
a
check. It's the treat wounds action.
Cool. Medicine proficiencies. Medicine. Did that work?
I don't see anything.
I don't think it worked.
yeah. I don't see anything either.
Treat wounds. No, that just says what they are. That
Yeah.
doesn't actually roll it.
There's also administer first aid action.
I think
Medicine. Here we go.
First aid. What is that?
A 15.
So administer first aid is on a creature who's dying or bleeding.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's
And
basically
how?
stabilizing.
Gotcha.
Okay, 15, DC 15. Ooh,
Oof.
that's an oof.
Well, yeah.
Is it
Dang.
a 15?
Wait, doesn't it pass when it's tied?
Ties go to the defender.
Uh, no, it's not. Levis really likes Hal, so the heroic moment that Levis is going to remember is when Levis very when Levis knocked out that imp in cold blood as it was cornering his best friend Hal.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah. And is
Oh.
going to do worse.
Oh dear. Um. Uh. Yeah, that sucks. Like
Cool.
you really try, you know. You try so hard, but for like the poison that's coursing through Hal's veins right now is just way too unfamiliar for Levis. He has absolutely no idea what to do. Like if it was a broken bone or a gaping chest wound, like that's something he might have been able to fix, but the spider has really messed him up.
You know, if you gave me a day and a pile of garbage, I could come up with something. But I don't think he's gonna get better at this state.
What are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just need a. I just. I'm fine.
How does
He
short rest?
is not fine.
How does short rests work again mechanically, like healing wise?
So you guys have been taking a short rest right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
there's
think
no
they
there's no
actually.
mechanical short rest. It's just whenever you guys rest is a short rest.
And you have to do actions to actually heal,
Like
right?
what you've been doing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well. uh.
So even if you aren't trained in medicine, you can always attempt a medicine check. Just FYI.
I thought you could only do treat wounds once, no matter who it is. Per
Oh,
hour.
right. It's just immune to treat wounds.
Yeah.
Oh. Welp.
What an inconvenient rule.
Yeah. it makes everything more dangerous, I guess.
All right. So, what's everyone doing now? So, like,
How?
also
When?
in the meantime, Alec has just been
Mhm.
watching all of this unfold, and he's just like, "Why? Why would? I thought all of you were adventurers. It seems it's unfathomable that anyone would send a lot of you to actually help out with what's going on at this tower."
I'm a simple hunter. I hunt deer. I don't hunt, imps or swarms of spiders on a regular basis.
The stars told me to come here.
The stars told you to come here. The stars.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
you?
he says that a lot. Just go with it. Just
The stars are what guided us to this tower.
You came from Breach Hill, right?
Yes.
You don't need the stars to guide you. If you look hard enough, you can see Citadel Alterine from Breach Hill.
Yes, and the
Like,
birds brought us here.
It's one of the main reasons we built the Citadel where it is right now. It's in eyeshot of Breach Hill.
And the birds led us here, yes. Because they could see it.
Amazing.
Well, it's like his religion or something. Just I don't question it anymore. Just go with it. Don't insult him. I think he'll take it really poorly if you know.
Alec is just gonna shake his head and walk out back to this room.
Okay. Yeah, that's valid.
And Hal is going to yell out in his sleep. I am Hal Spine, hero extraordinaire. You will not. You cannot stop me. I'm gonna take the princess. Get laid. It's gonna be awesome. He's 100% having hallucinations.
Okay, guys, Hal's losing it. So we either you want to let him rest over here. Don't tell him it's rest. Tell him it's like, a heroic. He's he has to contemplate the stories he'll tell later. But you want to just leave him here, and we continue. Is that a good idea? Or
Sorry. Oh, I'm having too much fun.
oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah, Levis is going to say, it seems he needs to mentally recuperate more than physical.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about, and I never know what he's talking about, but now I really don't know what he's talking about. So
I think we just leave him.
yeah,
I don't think he will notice.
yeah. Do you think we can handle the rest of this castle? Because those spiders really messed me up too. And Sophie points to her like multiple spider bites. And I fought wolves before, and these have done more damage.
I think we can explore a little bit from here. Not the entire castle, but make sure it's safe nearby.
Okay, yeah, let's. And if anything goes wrong, we run.
Alec will help. The helping hand from an unexpected place.
But didn't you say we shouldn't trust the helping hand?
No, just to be careful. I don't.
I
I don't
think
remember.
I don't either.
I believe it was a something along the lines of a helping hand will come from an unexpected place or something like that.
Oh, but trust at your own peril. That was
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have trusted him at our own peril. The spiders were our peril.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Okay, maybe the peril's over. You know, I'm not a star expert. I'm not a religious woman.
Or maybe
Well,
there is more peril that we will trust with him.
At this point, you hear Alec kind of chime in. Oh, I'm sure there's a lot more peril, and
yeah, but oh.
Yeah,
so
that's find that peril, I guess.
You know, what if peril is the name of the ring?
no, it's not.
It's
But
okay.
it's our own peril. Do you have a ring named Peril?
No, I.
Are you
Causes
two
like
idiots done dithering?
I feel like at this point, um, I know I can't actually say it, but I feel like at this point Cactus would say 3 actually.
yeah, yeah. Kagos pulls out um like some old pasta in the shape of rings that he found. You shouldn't eat these. It would be a peril. Um.
It
Okay.
is. It could be a peril. Okay, that's it. I'm done. That's it.
All right.
Let's move on.
Alec looks
All right,
like
all
he's
right.
like a minute away from just knocking out the 3 of you.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Okay. All right, Starman. Let's leave the wordplay for later. Let's head through the tomb. Oh wait, the castle. Force a habit.
Alec, you seem to know your way around here. Would you mind leading?
I have never been here before. This is my first time.
Small world.
Wouldn't it be a big world?
I think Levis, are you okay? Sure, you get bitten by one of those spiders.
No, let us
I think he's
think.
had a little too much of a star juice, or smoked a little too much of a stargram, or
Yeah,
whatever he takes.
yeah. I think I think something's in retrograde, or
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I can lead the way. I have the stars to guide me. And with that, I think Lotus is going to open up this door.
Okay.
Okay.
You open that door.
All right. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Usually it's Hal. God, he's so brazen.
Yeah, I think Levis would be much more careful, almost actively perceiving for traps or anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. In that case, roll perception for me. In secret.
Yes. It looks like I can't roll from Levis's sheet for whatever reason.
Let me make sure you have permission. You should if you can see it, you should have permission. Yeah, you do.
Huh. You rolled earlier, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
did
rolled
it
a
from
medicine,
the.
right?
I did that from the toolbar thing when you
Mhm.
select a
Uh,
character.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe try
Uh,
refreshing. It might not have
yeah.
updated the character sheet permissions.
But let me move him.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Okay. Now it's letting me.
You don't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary.
All right. With that, he's going to walk on in. So what's
Alright.
here if it's not out of the ordinary?
What's where?
So what's in this room?
Well, you don't really see too much at the moment. Like you're kind of okay. Like as you step around the corner of this hallway, you notice that this room's former purpose is kind of lost. It's very dingy and it's littered with a lot of toppled bunk beds and broken furniture. Um, there's like what used to be what you gather as personal artifacts kind of scattered about. Um, to your, oh, you moved. Oh no, you haven't moved. To your right hand side, you notice that there are some doors, um, and to your left, in the middle of the room, there's something weird over there. Bed frames that probably you belonged all over the room have been consolidated into one spot, and the shape that they are in now resembles some sort of fort like structure. There are filthy bedding and ripped drapery kind of thrown over uh, some of those bedposts to form what, if you stretched your imagination, might look like walls and doors. But that's what you see.
You guys going to come in here or?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, did
As
Levis
you say
describe what he
that,
saw?
I did you describe any of that?
Yeah.
I guess
That
I
or
would.
the
I
yeah.
guess I would say. I would as I saw it, I would turn around and see that there was no one following behind me, and then and then say what I said.
Well, as
Okay.
soon as you say that,
Oh.
the fort-like structure in front of you rustles, and from within its depths bursts this creature, and it steps forward. It sizes you up, and it doesn't seem to be happy that you're intruding on its home. We're gonna have to roll for initiative.
Ugh. Great.
Oh. Oh, I'm seeing what that is on the tracker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. what what is it,
Uh,
Levis? What'd you see?
I don't know if he would actually recognize this thing.
Is it spiders? I swear.
Let me remove Goop Goop because I think Goop Goop shares initiative, right?
Yeah.
With Kagos, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's the button. And then Kagos has this. Is it perception?
Yeah, it's perception.
Okay, even though we're not perceiving it.
Actually, no, you raise a very good point.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my bad. Everyone except for Levis would have rolled with stealth.
Stealth. Okay. Do you want me to reroll or just
No,
take
you
them?
can take the roll and add the modifier.
Okay. So, oh god, Sophie's roll. So it would instead be for Sophie a 6, and
Oh.
for Kagos would be 22.
Wait, can I edit these?
Or don't just throw out the numbers.
No, it's fine. Okay, so Sophie is 6.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not letting me edit this. This is weird. Okay, there we go. 6. Sophie is 6. Kagos is what again?
22.
Okay, better.
Yeah.
Hal. Well, does Hal's change?
It is down by 2, so it's 13.
Okay. Wow, none of you are very stealthy.
No.
I mean, he's got a +4 in it. And he's untrained.
Kagos is fairly stealthy.
Alec will drop down to a 21. So that does change things. Okay. That does indeed.
Oh yeah.
So first up we have Kagos.
Okay, so Kagos goes. Okay, what was it again?
Would Levis know what a bugbear is?
Roll
Don't know.
me an Arcana check.
Oh, great.
You have absolutely no idea what the thing standing in front of you is.
Could you describe a bugbear real quick?
I can show you a picture.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I believe I have one somewhere.
Guess.
This is what it looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
what?
that is horrifying.
But that's like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
It's not right
It's
had in
like
mind.
a small furry goblin, but not goblin. Very ferocious
Oh wait,
and furry.
the goblin, like a friendly goblin.
No, doesn't look friendly.
How do you know it's not friendly? Are you assuming because it's a goblin?
It's not a goblin.
Hmm.
It's holding a
Kagos-
knife at me.
Kagos is gonna stride 25 feet. Oh, okay. Would that be enough to see it?
Yes, you can kind of see it around the corner.
Okay. So would Kagos know what this is?
Roll me an Arcana.
All right. Okay.
You know that this is a bugbear. They generally inhabit abandoned structures. They really tend to make dingy, dusty places their homes, and they're very territorial and possessive of spaces that they've claimed. That's all you recall.
Okay, and I'm seeing it. It looks hostile, right?
It's very it's standing in front of its bed fort structure, and it's sort of like it looks like it doesn't want to let you pass. It doesn't want to let you come any closer.
I'm gonna. Kagos is gonna try to talk to it in Goblin.
Okay.
I mean, would I know, like, based on a 14, would I know if it speaks Goblin? If they generally speak Goblin?
You don't know.
Okay. But I mean, I know enough that it looks roughly Goblin-like, right?
It looks goblinish.
Okay. So Kagos is gonna say, hey, we're just passing through, we're not... we don't want to mess with you, we're just looking for something of ours, not in this specific spot, but somewhere in this castle.
I need to see what skills.
I think that's a specific action, like diplomacy, right?
Yeah, I think that's diplomacy.
Um, where is that? Yeah. Actions. Encounter. God, there's so many of these.
Oh,
I remember seeing a.
no. It's the hand symbol in the character sheet.
Where's that at?
The fourth from the left or fourth from the right tab,
Fourth and the. Uh-huh.
and then the right column, third one down.
Third one down. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well. Great. Cogs
So-
is gonna recall. is gonna recall. The time when he nursed a dying dog back to health with some garbage he picked up. Okay. Oh, great.
Today is a great day, isn't it? So
Oh,
Is it too late to tell you that Levis has a +7 and House a +6?
oh.
well, this bugbear that's standing in front of you, it focuses its attention on you when you start speaking, and it responds to you in Goblin.
Oh.
How dare you! How dare you approach Yolcheta's home? Yolcheta will not be persuaded to let creatures such as you go unpunished for defying the sanctity of my house.
Oh, okay, I gave you a choice, and he's gonna throw an alchemist fire at him. I think that's. I'm not sure what he normally. Oh, the sling, no ammo.
Yeah, so you
yeah.
haven't loaded anything into your sling.
Has Seth ever used the sling?
He
He
has.
has.
Okay.
I believe you can just throw the fire.
Potions, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but he has to take it out first, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking you'd probably rather use the sling at this.
So
if it's
remember,
like...
you can use Goop Goop to do some of these things, like take stuff out and whatnot. It's one of the actions.
Right, but I've already used two,
You've
like
already
walking and
used
then diplomacy. So in this moment, I think the sling would be the choice.
You need to load the sling, though.
Oh, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then Kagos is gonna load the sling.
Okay.
And I gave you an option, and that'll be it for Kagos.
Wait, Levis is going to ask, wait, what are we doing? Because he doesn't understand Goblin.
He said he's not gonna let us pass, and we're gonna be punished. I tried to talk to him very nicely.
It sounded like you were yelling and screaming.
That's just how Goblin sounds to people who don't know it.
Alec is going to very slowly just meander on into this room without any sense of urgency. Like, what's all the commotion about now? Did you find a gigantic tick that needs to be squashed this time?
Is
Yeah,
that
we
what
did.
these are? Because Levis still has no idea what it is.
It's a bugbear, and he's being very rude and obstinate.
A bugbear. Oh, so it is a giant tick.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling him.
That and that.
Just gonna murder
And
him.
oh, that's a lot of walking, isn't it? Yeah, Alec is now going to draw his greatsword and end his turn.
Okay.
Levis.
Wait, so we do have to kill this? We can't just leave?
Leave? We're
Such
looking
as
for a
this
ring.
must be rid of this castle. Or I guess this castle must be rid of pests such as this.
Alright,
How long is it? Kagos is chaotic something. Chaotic neutral. Yeah. Okay. look, it's not his castle, and we're looking for something. He threatened us.
Oh, he's threatening us now? This has just
He
gone from bad to worse.
exactly.
I still have a bad feeling about this, but he's going to. Oh wait, what do you do? Forbidding Ward or Days? I guess. Yeah, let's Days the bugbear.
Okay, and he needs to make a will save. It fails. So
Nice. So damage from that, and it is stunned. No,
It's not stunned.
it critically fails. It will be stunned. And then going to take a stride. Just back here.
There you go.
Spellcaster doesn't need to be on the front line.
Yeah.
Hal is going to be like, what's going on? Do you need my help?
No, nothing. We're just going through the castle.
Continue
having a
to
little
sleep,
chat.
scrawny man. We'll take care of this.
Yeah.
Scrawny. Not scrawny. I'm lean. And Hal's going to end his turn.
Oh man.
Having so much fun.
Oh man. Oh
Okay.
man.
So the bugbear on this, the bugbear basically is not happy that you people have so rudely and so inconsiderately busted into its home and just did something with its head that's made it all like cloudy and give basically a splitting headache. So it's going to charge in a mindless rage towards Alec. And once there, he's going to take his sword and try to hit him. Let me try to target and see what happens. Where's the target button again? There we go. Target Alec as... It's a lot of clicks. Okay, as that, and I am going to swing the sword. Unfortunately, the bugbear doesn't seem to be able to land a strike. It's goblin sized, right? So it's really hacking at Alex's knees, and if you remember from the picture, Alec is armored head to toe, and the bugbear sword kind of just glances off of Alec's kneecap. He barely even notices. Undeterred, this bugbear is going to try again. Let me roll these in public, by the way.
Oh, bastard sword.
Oh.
I forgot the multi-attack penalty. That's going to be a -5 to that.
Oh?
Oh?
Is his AC 20?
Where is
Could
the AC
be.
on this character sheet?
Should be in the top left, right?
So this one seems to be a better strike, but Alec was expecting it, and he nimbly sidesteps the bugbear's downward strike. But this bugbear is just not having it, and he's going to attempt a third strike. Or no, he can't. He moved. This bugbear is going to end its turn.
Okay. Sophie's gonna go. What? Is it a tick? A bugbear? What's all the hassle? Would Sophie know? Let's find out. Cool.
A bugbear, I could take 30 of those in my sleep. They're nothing. I could take
You're asleep right now, so take this
Yeah.
one.
them.
Keep forgetting. Oh, here it is. Arcana. Oh, great.
You wanna know what's actually very hilarious though? Is that
Mm.
Hal speaks Goblin too, so he could have.
He could have negotiated.
Yeah. This is the one
well.
door he should have gone first in.
So, Sophie, you vaguely recall that the creature in front of you was called a bugbear, but you've honestly never encountered one before. And yeah, it just looks goblinish
yeah,
and very dirty.
It's a type of goblin. Kagos, is this? Is this one's hostile, right? Okay. Kagos nods. And Sophie is going to focus on the target, and you vaguely see her eyes glow purple for a second, but only for a second, and it seems like it's not a big deal. And I think if I target it, and I don't need to cast or use hunt prey specifically, but if I target it and set it to my prey, I think that should do it automatically.
I believe so.
Right. Yeah, target is your hunted prey.
Okay.
And she's going to use hunted shot against it.
You are shooting through Kagos, so it's behind partial cover.
Okay, so how do I apply that as the modifier? If I need to.
Good question. I wrote this down somewhere. Let me.
Isn't it like
remember.
just -2 or something?
I think it's a -2 circumstance bonus or penalty.
I think it's technically a +2 to AC
Yeah.
on the defender, but
It'll be easier if you just do a -2 on your side.
yeah.
Okay. Circumstance -2.
Yeah.
Okay. And roll. Oh, great.
Yeah. Like you've honed in on the bugbear, but it's short and it's basically Kagos' height. So Kagos is effectively blocking it, and your shot goes wide.
All right. Let's do another one. Great.
So your first shot went wide, but this one, you got like dust in your eye as you were shooting, and you really messed this one up. So instead of hitting the bugbear, this one actually glances Kagos' shoulder.
Kagos.
I'm gonna need you to roll damage for that.
Oh, great.
Oh man.
Oh, Kagos.
Oh man. That's hilarious.
Oh, just because it looks like a goblin, you're hitting me now?
Wrong goblin, wrong goblin. Oh no. So
Oh,
Kagos takes that damage.
Oh man.
It more than glances his shoulder.
It's embedded in his shoulder, actually.
Yeah. Stop,
think-
Kagos, start.
It's hilarious because you're just like shooting over his shoulder, but
I think for
you
this-
somehow managed to shoot him.
Yeah, you are like double
back.
Kagos' height. It's quite amazing.
Okay. I think what happened is, so the dust got caught in her eye. So she tried to like duck down away from the dust, but then also released. I'm imagining she not like actually uses 2 arrows at once. So like the dust launched the first one when she was like standing up, then she ducked down and then launched the second one into Kagos. Is what happened.
Oh dear.
It's really dusty in this room, and you're a similar height.
Oh my god! I can't. I can't believe they're missing this.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Kagos is gonna glare at Sophie like, and then shake his head, and focus his attention on the bugbear. He's got his sling ready, and he's gonna take a shot.
Go for it.
Throw a potion. Splash damage, can't miss.
Well,
Yeah.
it's worse than that because this like the arrow that Kagos took to his shoulder messed up so badly. Like his aim is completely off, and instead of hitting the bugbear, it actually like dinged off of Alec instead. I need to roll damage.
Oh my god.
Because it was another critical miss.
Oh my god, that is the highest roll I've seen, honestly.
What?
So you just nail Alec in the side of the head, and he is not happy about it.
I imagine
What
that Kag
are
is
the
like,
two of you
tried-
doing?
She shot me and messed up my aim. It's
I imagine Kagos like tried to throw the sling with his injured arm. That's what messed him up.
like, look at this thing. He points at the arrow like that. You can't blame that on me. Like, come on.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
All right. Okay. How does throwing potions work? Do you have to like load it or?
You need to pull it out. If you don't have it ready, you need to kind of pull it out.
Okay, so that'd be an action to pull out, and then
Mhm.
would that count against my? That
So
would
I
count
forget,
against my multi attack.
I think Kagos has like a bandolier or something where he stores his potions. I don't exactly remember how that works.
Okay, I'm just trying
it
to.
still takes
That's-
an action to take them out, though.
Yeah, it might take an action to take out.
Okay.
I think
What-
later. I think there might be a what's it called? A feat he can take later to make it no action.
Mm-hmm. Until that happens, we're just going to assume it's an action.
Okay.
Or until Seth corrects us later. But
Yeah, he's not here now, so.
yeah.
What does Goop Goop do? Like, what can he do?
So you can take one action to have Goop Goop. I think take 2 actions or something. Goop Goop should have
Yeah.
a character sheet. Let me actually give you. I should have.
I don't have access to it. Yeah.
Ah, well.
I can't even see it.
Basically, what Seth uses him for is to, like, grab potions or load his sling.
Okay, you now
Oh,
have
that is
permission.
efficient.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can
yeah.
basically do one action with, like, you can use one of your command actions to have Goop Goop do 2 actions. Is I think the way that Seth has lined it up.
So you
Uh.
could have him, like, load your sling and hand you a potion from your bag. You can toss the potion or throw the sling at
So
that point.
I could call for Goop Goop and then have him load my slay or my potion, and then throw it with my remaining action.
Yes.
Okay.
What's Goop Goop's movement? Speed.
What is Goop Goop? Great.
It's like 15 or something.
25 actually. It's
Ah,
on par. Wow. Okay. Can I control him? Yes. Okay. So let's. Does he have to be adjacent?
he has
To
to be
load.
adjacent to you.
Does diagonal count?
Right now it wouldn't because you basically have a wall in between you and Kagos.
Okay. Oh man, Goop Goop is squishy. Is it like D&D where as long as you don't end your turn in a occupied space, it's fine? Or
You can't like move, do something, then move from remaining. You have to like
Yeah.
move, stop.
okay.
Because movement is an action regardless of how much you move.
That yeah. Okay. So can he even? Oops. Can he even do it? He could get there. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Calls for Goop Goop to load. And Alchemist Fire. I don't know the splash range of this thing.
It's
5 feet.
It's 5 feet. So,
Mhm.
but I have to throw it direct. Do I have to throw it directly at him, or at the? So there's like direct damage that's associated with it as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do I have to throw it directly at the bugbear?
For the direct damage, yes.
Okay, then Goof Hoop's just. Do I have to constantly load the sling?
Loading is an action. So when
Okay.
you basically fire a shot, load another one. It's the same thing for your bow, basically. Like you have to load your bow, right? Or knock an arrow.
No, it's like
Reload 0.
it's
Oh.
real 0. That's why.
Okay.
So okay, then Goof Hoop's gonna load the sling. Don't want to instantly hit Alec.
Again.
He can
Yeah.
take it. He's got the HP.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
but
no,
I
he's
don't-
badly injured now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you do, in fact, hit this bugbear.
All right. Do damage. Okay.
So your slingshot hits the bugbear square in the chest, and it takes 5 damage.
See, it was just a bad arm.
Alec is just. He is just taken aback by all the absolute chaos around him. He's like, first the spiders, now an overgrown bedbug, and both of these have been too much for all of you. You guys should just go home before you get yourselves killed.
We made such a good first impression too with
We
Gibbs.
Yeah.
It's any illusions that you might have cast that you were like even barely competent inventors has now evaporated. And Alec is going to he's basically like towering over this bugbear now, and the bugbear's attacks basically like bounced off of Alec, and then he got nailed in the chest by Kagos. So Alec is taking advantage of the bugbear's wavering confidence, and even though the bugbear doesn't understand what Alec is saying, he looks very concerned when Alec hovers over him with, great sword overhead, and as he says, "I will squash you, you puny insect. You should not have charged at me. You should not have attacked me, and you should not have been standing where you are right now."
God
And
damn.
he strikes.
Oh, I thought he was going to demoralize.
Well,
Good God.
and basically this is what he did as he attacked. So it is now frightened of Alec as it. Oh, I have to roll damage first. As it takes
Phew.
50. Wait, what?
Is it friend or is it cleaved in two?
That
Yeah.
doesn't seem right.
No, that's
1d12 plus 4?
you rolled an 11, right?
Is it really? Oh, it is a D12.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's see if the frightening even matters.
Oh, it's still alive.
It's still alive.
Somehow.
So the great sword basically like lays into the bugbear and kind of like rips open his chest, or its chest, I guess, and it's absolutely terrified right now. Where's the
Oh,
frightened
jeez.
modifier?
The hilarious thing is that it has more HP than Hal. It has more than 20 HP. Hal has 16.
What the?
He's got a 0 on the Constitution because he's an elf.
Oh.
And Alec is going to bring his sword back up for another backhand strike. That one. Roll. This one doesn't seem to work as well. The bugbear kind of flinched after the first strike, and that threw off Alec's second attack. Levis.
Oh my god. This is hilarious. Going to stride.
god.
Get line of sight. And I'm still not sure we should kill it. And he's going to daze it again. He's trying to not kill it.
All right.
But he knows that that unless he brings it down non-lethally, you guys will kill it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Oh no.
you do manage to daze it again, and it takes the damage, but it shakes it off, but it's looking really bad right now. It's bleeding all over the place, and it's got a very confused expression on his face, and he's just terrified of Alec.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. All right. That was the 3 actions. Hal is since all the fighting has moved to the other room, he's just snoring loudly now.
We just hear him.
Yeah. At this point, he's just more of a hindrance if he were to try to get involved.
No, thank you, God.
Okay. This bugbear is... he's completely ignoring Kagos and Sophie at this point. Like, he couldn't care less about them. It's just looking at Alec, and I think for the first time, it started to realize just how small it is compared to this person towering in front of it. And it slowly starts to back away, and it looks as if it just wants to retreat back into its fort. So it takes a step backwards, but Alec was anticipating this, and he takes an attack of opportunity to strike again at the bugbear as it steps back. Ooh, boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Is that a crit?
That sure is.
Oh my god.
So, this poor bugbear is going to take double that damage. Yeah, and as it attempted to retreat back into its sanctuary, Alec just cuts it down from the waist, and basically into 2 pieces. And that's the end of combat. And with that, why don't we take a quick break?
Yeah.
And then
Oh my god.
back into it. All right.
Fun stuff.
I need to use the restroom, but oh boy.
Yeah. Oh man. We really are out here looking like the Four Stooges.
Oh my god. It's Seth.
It's perfect timing, actually.
Oh my, you missed. Well, actually,
you missed such a great first half.
Sorry, I fell asleep.
That's okay.
that's fair.
Like,
A lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
oh god. And now I kind of feel like, oh my god, I missed like an hour and a half.
We are the Four Stooges, and it is so funny.
Where's
Oh man. We also
that's
kind of
not
just
right.
like ran into a bugbear and invaded its territory and just killed it. So we might be the bad guys too, I'm not sure.
We did just, yeah.
We did just kind of murder a bugbear in cold blood. We really easily could have left, like...
We could
You
have.
know what? That's about on. That's appropriate.
Hal was asleep in the other room. Because
Mostly,
he is mechanically he has no reason to be asleep or down or anything, but it'd be story wise, I feel like at this point he's had his spear through a chest and has been
I don't know
poisoned.
if you were listening. I want to apologize. I fell asleep. At like 8.
Oh well, that's all right.
Honestly, this feels like a dream. So
You just
You
missed
mu-
the most epic round
Wait, it
of
looks
combat we
like
have
we've
ever had.
explored one room, so
we've explored one room and caused so much bloodshed.
Oh man. So
Sophie shot you in the back,
Yeah,
and then you hit Alec in the face.
or rather the shoulder, but yeah.
I back of the shoulder, so like.
yeah. Wait, did you catch that, Seth?
no, I was closing
So-
the doors.
Just to recap what happened, it was only 3 rounds of combat. Actually, no, it was 2 rounds of combat, during which Alec killed a bugbear, while Sophie shot Kagos in the back, and Kagos hit Alec in the face.
He practically did it single-handedly. You did hit the bugbear for 5 damage, but
Wait, one of my bombs hit?
no, with the
No.
sling, because Alec was right there.
Yeah, Alec was, it would have been dangerous.
Did any of my bombs get used?
No.
No.
Well, that's good, because, oh, we haven't done anything. Alright. It's like we haven't rested, so...
Alec has done 33 damage to the bugbear on his own. God.
All right. Well, let's hop back into it. So this bugbear has just been cut in half, and now Alec finally like turns to the rest of you, and he's like shaking his head. He's like, "It seems I have been mistaken about the capabilities and the capacity of this group. I think I am better off on my own. I'll probably have a better chance of survival and actually finding what I want to find. I'm not a babysitter. That's not what I do. I wish you all the best. I sincerely hope that you can accomplish the tasks that you've been, given. But this seems more like a burden than anything else." And with that, he just leaves.
May the stars guide you.
I would rather not, prefer not. If the stars have been what's guiding you so far, I'm better off on my own.
Yeah, this one's our bad.
And you're kind of
Good
saying this
luck.
to Alex back as he, walks out the final door and takes a turn.
Oh.
All right. Let's hope we don't run into any spiders. Well,
So is this the peril, now that he has left us?
I think he was the helping hand, and we swatted the hand away. Is there anything in the stars about that?
Is there?
You can't see the stars right now. There's a roof over your head.
There's a
I'll
saying
check tonight.
like don't bite at the hand that feeds you, and I think that's what happened here.
But we didn't bite him.
No, we some of us there's a rock in his face. It's not Kagu's fault. I'm not blaming him. He had an arrow. It was you saw it go down. It's a whole complicated thing.
Also, Kagos, you weren't here for this, Seth, but Kagos is the only one who actually talked to the bugbear in Goblin before combat started.
What'd the bugbear say?
You attempted a diplomacy check to basically get it to stand down, and diplomacy is Kagos' natural strong suit, right?
Yeah, that sounds straight up his alley.
Yeah, you critically failed that and started combat, so.
Oh,
That's
man.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
The great
made
thing.
Kagos the front man. That's
The very, very funny thing is that Hal speaks Goblin. He could have avoided this if he wasn't delirious on fucking
He's
spider
half
venom.
dead.
Okay. Shall we keep going?
Yeah, let's forget about this. This never happened. We don't tell Hal.
He's going to see the body.
We'll we'll say that we all jumped him while he was asleep. The bugbear, and we cut his body in half, and it was very heroic. He'll spin it. We need him to spin it.
But what happened to Alec?
hold on. Jumping a bugbear in his sleep is not heroic.
Oh, okay. You're right. I didn't see it from your perspective. And...
It's
That actually seems rather cowardly and underhanded.
You're
knowing
okay.
bugbears. I think he might have, just charged us, and then we defended ourselves and cut him in half on accident.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I like that take. I understand. I grew up with certain privileges that.
I mean, what did he say to you before he attacked us, Kagos?
Go over that again.
Yeah. What did he say?
You recall that he said something along the lines of, "Why are you defiling my home and my sanctuary? I'm going to cut you down for that." Something like that.
I think he was just generally insulted by my appearance.
As you say that, Sophie, you start like looking back between the, well, I guess, upper half of the bugbear lying on the ground and Kagos, and honestly, like, the resemblance is very striking. If anything, the bugbear is just a slightly hairier Kagos.
Wait, aren't we looking for goblins to help?
The Bumblebrashers.
Bumblebrash.
Did we not ask if this was one of them?
I didn't have time.
Are bugbears part of goblin tribes?
Yeah, did they count? I'm not knowledge in this.
Player, I'm not knowledge, but Kagos would be, I guess. Yeah.
Kagos can attempt an Arcana roll.
I feel like this would be a society roll.
Yeah, what about Goblin lore?
Do you have Goblin lore?
Yes.
Okay, you can throw that out then.
Oh, snap. I don't even know what that is.
Let's train the lore of goblins.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not trained in your race.
Great.
I mean, look, the thing in front of you looks like a very... Actually, let me show you what it looks like.
Sorry, that's an 8, not a 10. I accidentally clicked the trained. I'm not an expert at it.
Oh.
Like, this is basically... At this point, it's cut into two pieces because of what Alec did to it, but this is kind of what it looks like, and, I mean, it just looks like a hairy goblin, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You feel a distinct, fear building in the pit of your stomach that you might have accidentally attacked one of the Bumblebrashers.
I mean, I didn't really get to live in my tribe. They didn't like me. But I think some bugbears live with goblins. Yeah.
Oh.
This
Okay,
one
actually.
probably was a Bumblebrasher.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Would they have any sort of identification?
I don't know. Like I said, my tribe didn't really like me.
Let's
Oh,
see.
it's a bomb.
Uh,
No, no, we can't have that. We can't. We have to spin it. Okay.
um, let's see. I'm
I
trying to
mean,
see like
he
what he.
did say we were defiling his sanctum, so like, he attacked us.
Oh god, this is getting so problematic.
Oh man. What happens in Citadel Altarine stays in Citadel Altarine.
Okay.
Okay, what if he was dead. We don't know who killed him. We didn't kill him. We didn't hurt him at all. That's true.
I tried to knock him out.
Exactly. We tried to knock him out, but then um a
Alec was actually crazy. That was the peril.
okay, yes. He was crazy because of the stars and he attacked him and killed him. That's what we're going with, okay?
And we just barely managed to get out of the way before he stormed off.
Yes, and I accidentally shot Kagos in the confusion of him storming off. That's good. That's good.
I don't feel good about this.
I don't know about stars, but Alec did have a temper.
Oh, he did. He was a very prideful man.
I don't feel
Did
good
you-
about lying to Hal like this.
Do you remember what he did to the lockbox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Hal lies like all the time. Did you pick up on that at all?
I don't
Let me
trust
consult the
anything he
stars.
says.
Let's see. He's got a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of intelligence.
Hold on, I am reasonably wise, right? Yes. No.
Oh.
Not really.
Would it? I don't know if Levis would know or not. I don't feel comfortable making that call.
What are you trying to do?
If Levis would know how much Hal lies. If he's caught on to it at all.
Is there an insight?
No, we've established that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a
that's-
perception thing.
Perception.
I think
Yeah.
perception is supposed to cover that.
Yeah.
You can roll perception and contest it with Hal's deception.
Okay.
Maybe diplomacy.
I like that.
Okay.
You can choose either deception or performance for Hal's roll, whichever one you want.
Oh man. I want to say performance, but it's definitely deception. So I was going to do that, and Levis is
damn.
going to do the perception.
Okay.
What? He's lying
Is this-
about all those stories.
Like he talks about fighting a dragon, but he couldn't dodge a spear. Like,
can't fight a bunch of spiders.
At this point, you'll hear Hal from the other room, and he just goes, I kill you before. You're gonna die. I got you. You're not gonna get away this time.
fire methods aren't exactly like high level devils either. But they're demon. Hold on, fire methods
Levis
are
is going
demons,
to.
right?
Do you even know where he's from? He can't even give us a straight answer.
This is
Levis is going to think long and hard about this, and then say, "I will consult the stars later."
Okay.
But he's starting to believe you guys. You can definitely tell.
Should we bring Hal in here though?
He's in a real bad state right now.
Yeah.
I think he's safer where he is.
Yeah. But are we safer? That's the question.
I feel like we need to find a place to rest for a little while.
Yeah, especially without
We've been up for like 2-3 hours at this point.
Hal is almost dead.
It's like lunchtime at this point.
Yeah, it's like you can't see the sun to get an exact approximation of the time, but you know that when you were last in the room with all the straw dummies, it was around 11 in the morning, and then you surmise it might have been like a couple hours since then.
Well,
we're almost dead. The day's not half over.
And remember, you cannot take a long rest for at least 16 hours since your last long rest. Or something like that.
Oh.
I mean, I can't go the whole day of us fighting everything in every room. I wanted to be an adventurer, but this is tough.
Yeah, usually the things I fight don't fight back. And I'm seeing that how much easier that is, honestly.
You're sounding more and more cowardly and underhanded, Sophie.
I mean,
hey, I'm like half dead here. It's not been a good day.
I kind of imagined that I would just, throw these bombs from far away. But I can't throw them very far.
It sounds like we could all use the stars' guidance.
Yeah. We shouldn't have let Alec walk away. Probably shouldn't have fought the bugbear.
Mm-hmm. I thought I was a pretty good marksman, but Alec just cut him in half with one swing, and that was very impressive.
We don't even know what he was doing here. We should probably investigate a little bit in this room at the very least.
Okay, this room...
Yeah, let's find out if he was an evil bugbear. And then we talk to Hal.
Let's check his belongings.
Levis is still feeling very uncomfortable.
Okay. As you, this is also the first time you guys have actually stepped into the room proper. So far everything has kind of just been happening at the entrance.
Alright, my bad. We moved 4 tiles. I thought we cleared a room. We moved 4 tiles.
Yes.
So Levis was right here and was going to describe what he saw, and then the bugbear showed up, and then he ran away.
God damn it. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay. As Kagos steps closer to this bed fort that the bugbear had constructed and was living in, he notices that really anything that used to exist of value in this room has long since disappeared. Just like everything else in the castle, this room has been thoroughly picked clean, either by the Hell Knights as they left Citadel Ultramarine, or by maybe looters, over the years that the tower has sat abandoned on this hill. The only solid objects still left in here are, in fact, all gathered in the center of this room and somehow squeezed into this fort that the bugbear constructed. So you have the bedposts that make up the foundation and the walls. You have bed sheets and drapery that's covering up the rough edges. A couple places have been pulled back to kind of resemble windows. You have bits of garbage kind of stuffed into cracks to make to kind of block light from inconvenient places, and there's just this ungodly stench coming from it. Um, this bugbear might not have had a good sense of hygiene. Um, Surrounding you, you notice that there are other smaller rooms present. They're like more towards the western side and the southern side. Um,
Mhm.
these, from what you know of like how castles are designed, normally like your infantrymen and your recruits and your common soldiers are going to all be sleeping, in bunk beds all together
Mhm.
in one gigantic hall, and the officers generally have their own private quarters. So that's what these rooms to the west and the south probably are.
These are tiny rooms, 5 by 10.
Yeah, they're sleeping quarters.
Well,
What's the chances there's more of them in there?
I think we go through all the stuff out here
Should
first.
we knock
Yeah.
on the doors?
No,
I think
no.
knocking is a bad idea. We
Let's
all
check.
stand in front of the same door.
Levis, why don't you roll insight real quick?
Oh, great. There's no insight.
Oh, come on. Is it just perception? Is it all perception?
I guess it would depend on the circumstance.
Um, you know what? I'll just give this to you
Everything-
for free. You realize that between the shouting across the hall and the shooting each other in the back, you guys have been making a lot of noise. Knocking at this point might not really matter that much.
I guess that would have been society. Is everything society?
A
Yeah,
lot of the
It
lore stuff
might-
is society.
I don't understand
But
what
like,
that comes.
also just
It might
general
just be-
understanding of how things work.
In a
This is more
build,
like
just a
common
flat
sense.
ability.
Yeah.
That might have just been a flat wisdom check.
Is that a thing?
I mean,
No.
you can,
Yeah, I
right?
guess you
can't.
can.
Mm,
You can
Yeah,
only
you can.
save. Like with your core skills, you can only really save.
You
Otherwise,
can't do it.
everything else should be checks. Or
Oh.
skills, rather.
Okay. Alright, if we search through all these beds and junk, anything there?
The stuff in the middle,
Yeah.
nothing of value. It's just all cloth ripped apart. To like once you go inside, it's just cloth scattered around. There's what looks like the remnants of a rat in a corner, and various bits of paper kind of torn up and crumbled into a pit in the opposite corner, which is where the awful stench is coming from.
Oh, great. Well,
So, are we going to stay in this room, or
Well, let's open the doors.
yeah, this
the
one,
bedrooms.
unless they've been really quiet in there, there's probably nothing.
Ready?
All right.
Kick
Ready.
open the door.
You kick open the door and you see a small bedchamber with a bed that's actually, the bed is still made, surprisingly. And it's covered in dust, though. Like everything in this room has a very thick layer of dust in it. You get the impression that no one has actually come in here since it was last abandoned.
If there's beds in the rooms, where'd all those beds come? I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too. That makes no sense.
Alright, let's kick open the next door. Do you want,
Sophie's like tensing up each time they're about to kick open a door.
are you not going to kick open the one in front of you?
Yes, but I mean I am, but she's gonna tense up beforehand. And she kicks open the door. Oh, I used to do that.
Yeah.
Unless okay.
So yeah, like if you want to open the door, feel free to open it. You should have access
Okay.
to the doors.
Yeah.
I assume if they're locked, it won't open.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
So you kick open that door, and as the door like swings open, you basically disturb all the dust that's just been sitting there these years, and it hits you in the face in this cloud. As you like sneeze and blink the tears away, you notice that, surprise, surprise, there's another well-made, untouched bed in front of you.
Okay, no spiders.
Sophie, could you give me a perception check?
Oh, great.
Blonde.
Perception.
And this can be in public. It doesn't have to be secret.
Okay. Not been rolling great.
So yeah, like nothing in this room really sticks out to you. Like it kind of looks smaller than usual. Like you wouldn't expect an officer's chamber to be really this small, but you know, whoever must have gotten this room probably got shafted. You know, not a favorite officer.
How do I know it's an officer's chamber? Or was that explained beforehand?
Generally speaking, in keeps, and this is just common knowledge. Whenever there's like bed chambers, officers always have preferential treatment. They're not going to be housed with the common soldier. They always get special private rooms. This is true for any military establishment.
Is there anything? So it's just the bed. There's nothing else that stands out. Like
You can't. You don't notice anything else.
okay, just another room. And okay, let's open this other door. And she motions to. She kicks it open.
All right. This bedroom doesn't look as pristine as the others. In fact, it looks like it's actually, how shall we say this, been ruffled through. The bed is missing, even if ignore that it's there in the picture. The bed in this room is not actually present. There's a shelf on the northern wall, but that's all that's really there in this room, besides the copious amounts of dust on the floor.
So these rooms had. These rooms just have beds, but they haven't been disturbed since the castle was abandoned. So they must have just. Okay, so this one was disturbed, right?
Yes.
And it's not as dusty.
It's still very dusty.
Okay. So the people in these rooms packed up their things and left. And this person. You said there was. Did you say there was stuff on the shelf?
Did you look at the shelf?
I guess I will look at the shelf.
All right. Could you roll me another perception?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. No. Yes. Wow. The exact same roll.
Yeah, this shelf just doesn't have anything in it. It's also just got like it's basically like two wooden planks kind of nailed into the wall, and there's just like dust on top of it. And one of them has like a faint circle of slightly less dust, but
Oh,
it looks almost like there was like a glass or a cup or something circular sitting there and just removed a long time ago.
yeah. You said okay. Yeah, so no one's disturbed these rooms and they just packed up and left. I mean, that is what happened. They just moved to a different castle.
at this point, Hal is going to meander in. Say, yeah.
Kyle, let's just go step in front of the bugbear.
Yes.
Hal is still very delirious and is just not really in it. He's like, I heard slamming and smashing. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we were just checking the rooms out.
Yeah, some of these doors kind of stick, so you gotta really shove them in.
Right. I'll get the next one. I got it.
Yeah.
Where's the next one? And Levis is just going to lead him past the bugbear very calmly.
Okay. Sophie is gonna motion to Kagos to move the body somewhere.
I start stuffing it under one of the beds right there.
Yeah. Let's do that.
You attempt to stuff it under one of the beds, but as you're dragging it away, the intestines kind of unravel and leave a trail behind.
Yeah.
Sophie motions to Kagos to break a vial or something to make it look like a spill. I don't know, like if you could mime that really well.
A spill of intestines?
Like blood.
I got. I could burn it.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good idea.
And
No.
as you guys are talking, Levis is just talking to Hal and just to drown out the noise of you dragging a body and
We
talking.
might have to.
This is wait. I'm
Explain.
sorry, but no. Can Hal please roll a perception?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
happening 10 feet away.
Can it be at disadvantage?
Yes, you are delirious.
Awesome.
Should we stealth this?
There's no
Yeah.
stealthing this.
I mean,
Oh,
You're dragging a body
16.
10 feet away. Oh, but it needs to be contested by something.
Yeah. Otherwise we won't know.
You are rolling stealth at disadvantage.
okay.
Oh fuck! I rolled a 10.
Hold
Oh.
on. Oh,
Both of your rolls were private, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah, I can't.
Yep.
do that.
Oh, reveal.
okay, I'll reveal then too.
I didn't realize I was.
Okay, well.
So somehow you managed to drag 2 pieces of a body from under Hal's nose.
There's still giant blood stains.
Mhm.
Intestines kind of laying there. Cog is like, I don't think we did that very well.
So just for my reference, where is this hidden?
I guess this bed right here.
Oh, so you're just pushing it back into its own home. Okay.
Yeah.
Classic. Got it.
Just so we don't have to explain.
Oh man.
Sophie is gonna get some sheets and toss them and try to cover up the intestines.
Good God. Where do you grab the sheets from, by the way?
From this bed.
Reasonable.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe they just fell.
Oh my god. All right. Hal's going to kick open the door now, but he's very weak and delirious, so it might not actually work.
Hal, why don't you make an attack roll against the door?
Yes.
Just like an unarmed
Oh.
strike.
Yeah. Let's see. What are actions?
He thinks he's like fighting someone.
Oh man. Here we go. Should I do at disadvantage?
No, this one can just be a normal attack.
Okay. Oh wait, I see why it's not doing it. Right. Here we go.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you managed to kick through this door as if like someone was standing in front of you. And
That's a
You see-
confidence booster.
you see another room that has a fairly untouched bed. But just as dusty as the other 3.
All right. So there's nothing. Sorry, it's dusty.
Yeah,
I think some of it's getting through my bandages.
you should head back in the other room. It's not. You shouldn't be out here with all the dust. And
Well, if something happens, you'll need someone to protect you guys.
No offense, but I don't think you can right now.
I'm
Yeah,
good. I
You might
just
be
took a power nap.
a great something, but I don't think you're okay right now.
yeah, even heroes need to take breaks sometimes.
I was just asleep for who knows how long. Oh,
Like 5 minutes at best.
that's all I need.
Um, I don't. Everyone needs more than 5 minutes.
You're all right. Fine. I'll listen to you guys this time.
Maybe you need 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
All right, just
Okay.
5 minutes, and he's just going to fall down in the hallway.
Oh. Let's take him into the other room.
How long till we can treat him again?
An hour.
You
Another
just
hour.
attempted to treat him before.
Okay.
coming in the room.
Yeah, we failed.
And I don't have anything to.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
I was just going to say, how about we leave him? Let's
In
just
the hallway.
All right,
Like-
let's go over here so that we're out of.
Let's
Sophie,
not kick open the
Mhm.
doors.
give me another perception check.
Okay. So,
Dear God.
wow. Well, Sophie is gonna recall the time that she found a lost child in Breach Hill and led him back to his parents. Hey.
Okay, thank you. So you gather that even though these rooms are pretty dusty, right? The 3 that you've discovered so far, you know, the dust settles on top of things. So if you remove the bed sheet that's covering the beds, the bed underneath it should be relatively clean and like a nice surface to lay upon.
Mm-hmm. Oh. We could if you want to take a break, I mean these beds seem, relatively undisturbed. Everyone good with that?
We're not really ready for that yet. But yes, good idea.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just a thought.
All right, can I open this door?
Yes, you can.
Gently.
I don't kick it open. I gently open the door.
Okay. Yeah, don't wake up Hal.
Lo and behold, another.
Same thing.
It's exactly the
Okay.
same thing. Well,
I will
One more
gently
thing. Yeah,
open this door.
one more thing in the room, by the way.
Oh.
The same dusty state, but in front of you there is a shelf, very similar to the shelf in the other room, just 2 planks hammered into the wall, and on that you see 2 flasks of a clear liquid and a wooden shield kind of just hung on a hook below those shelves.
I will get the flasks, and I'd like to sniff them.
Okay, you sniff them. They don't smell like anything.
What did you find?
I taste it.
You taste it. Give me 1 second.
Oh God. I am an Iron Gut Goblin. That is important.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Oh,
As you taste this, it really doesn't taste like anything. In fact, if anything, it tastes like slightly stale water.
Kind of weird. We'll figure that out later. Anybody else know what these are, real quick? Either of you?
It looks like water.
Um,
Looks like water.
is this something that
Kind of tastes
Levis
like water.
could actually consult the stars about?
I have no idea how that works, honestly.
Let me look at Levis's sheet real quick.
It just kind of does it.
I
Yeah.
know it's incredibly stupid to just taste random things, but
I believe that's in
it's in
Cog's
character.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. It works. It works.
it works.
Levis can attempt a religion check.
Okay.
Interesting.
Religion.
Well, that's
Oh my god.
Levis has
roll-
absolutely no idea what these are.
I asked the stars, and the stars were silent.
The stars laughed at you.
They were
Might be
actually
useful
quite
later.
hurtful.
Maybe
out
they're.
of character. I think I know what they are, but these might be useful later. Stick them in the bag.
Yeah, we could get thirsty, I guess. Sure. I mean, it's always good to have water on you.
I don't know. There's something about them. I don't think they're just water, but they are. They taste like water.
Okay. You don't feel sick or anything, so
No, but I mean, I eat garbage.
okay, that's fair.
If you give me a minute, I can read the aura of this object. Are we going to do that?
And Sophie just smiles at the concept of reading auras of things.
I mean, sure.
If it has a magical aura, I will know.
So, do you actually read the aura?
Yes, I guess we
Okay.
take the minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't detect any auras around these flasks.
Okay. They don't seem to be magical necessarily. It might just be water.
I'm gonna put 2 vials of water in my thing.
Mhm.
Maybe not water. Would be what I call them.
Like, I would drag it and unidentify it, but I can't drag it in an unidentified state into your character sheet, unfortunately.
Oh,
I will honor system. I'll actually close my character sheet.
Okay.
Okay,
I need to find these
and do
things.
this.
Look at my character sheet instead.
So basic.
you know, I've seen Kagos drink garbage, so I think anything resembling water he could probably handle. So if we run out,
tasted like water.
okay, yeah. So yeah, if we ever need water, that goes to you, and we'll have the rest of the water rations to us. So, is that fair? Like not like 100%, but like it'll cut into your percentage, you know?
Levis, sorry. Levis is going to say, I don't know how I feel about this. That seems rather unfair and kind of cruel and mean.
No, he gets more water. Like he got that water for free, and then like he'll still have some of our water, but that'll be taken into account in the
But we're-
total.
But we're also making him
Okay, you
eat
can look at
the
your sheet
old rat
Okay.
that we found in the other room.
Yeah, but he wanted to eat them, so I mean.
What about the
The shield.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
nah.
No one
But-
uses a shield.
Mm,
Hal uses a buckler, not an actual shield.
Can Sophie even use a shield? Ranger.
Mm,
You would need to I mean, you can. It would just be untrained. And I don't know if training actually does anything
What?
for shields specifically.
No.
Do you
Would
get
it-
the raise a shield action though?
I mean, I think you do, no matter what. And I think for shields, you just have to be trained in the same class of armor
Oh. It
as the
doesn't count as
shield.
The
Hmm.
only requirement is you are wielding a shield for raise a shield.
It doesn't even say trained. Oh.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can just use a shield.
Oh, all right.
Okay, fair enough.
I think in that case,
I think Hal would benefit the most from it.
and he uses a buckler.
Is there a difference in Pathfinder?
Yeah, a buckler, it only confers 1 AC bonus, but it also doesn't take a hand to use.
Oh, right.
Yeah. We can grab it and see if anyone wants it later.
I guess we can sell it to the blacksmith later. If if it comes down to that.
It might be good to hold on to for now, at least. More protection is never a bad idea.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So-
I don't really.
Mhm.
I don't have any space to carry it. Do you all?
Lois should
Um,
have space. Yeah. It only takes 1 hand, right?
You don't. That's only if you equip it.
All right. I mean, wait, can you cast with 1 hand? How does that work?
So if Levis is wielding the shield, then yes, it's taking up his hand. If he's just carrying it, we can say that he's tied it to his pack or something.
All right. So you do need both hands to cast.
For some things, I am not too familiar with that actually. I haven't looked too much into his spells to see the components.
Okay, I think assuming that you need both hands to cast is a good spot then.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Mhm.
Levis will just hold on to the wooden shield.
visualize. Yeah, most of his things will need hands. So but I mean,
That's-
you could look. I think you could cast with one hand. I don't think.
Yeah, like because I'm
Although
looking
there's
at
no way for a spellcaster to actually wield shields. Then that would be a problem.
I'm looking at the somatic like spell component.
hmm
It says spells that require you you can use this component while holding something in your hand, but not if you're restrained or otherwise unable to gesture freely. So you
Yeah.
can.
Like the way I imagine is like the shield is kind of attached to your forearm, but your actual hand
Right.
and your digits are free.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a buckler is.
Okay, so
The wooden shield is like you're holding onto a handle
Yeah.
on the back of the shield.
so in that case you wouldn't be able to make the gestures, but I'm not sure if you need both hands for it's not saying anything about having to need 2 hands for it.
I think you can use two hands. Or sorry, you can use a shield while casting with anything
Okay.
that requires two hands.
Okay.
I know it's not 5e, but 5e you can't unless you have Warcaster.
Right.
Because of that, you hold a shield in one hand. So anything with you can cast anything without a somatic
reading this.
component. Oh, okay. You can do it in Pathfinder.
It says nothing about 2 hands, yeah. So
It says you can have something hold. You can hold something in your hand.
while holding something in your hand, yeah.
As long as you can gesture freely. I'm gonna say you can use a shield.
Okay.
Yeah. While trying to
Well,
cast a spell.
don't even get the AC bonus unless we use the raise action. So
Exactly.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes way more sense.
yeah. Alrighty then. Wind shield. It's there. Is it like at full HP or is it damaged in some way?
It's old and slightly moldy, but it looks like it's untouched other than that.
Okay.
Okay, and I think before I interrupted Caglos, he was kicking open the other door, or
Yes.
Mm.
I was gently opening the other door.
Yes.
you just see another room, empty room, with a
Okay.
bed in it.
So let's go over here. Let's open these doors.
So as you approach those doors, you notice that they're kind of chained together. There's like a very thick metal chain running across, and a heavy padlock set in between both of them, or in between the links.
Don't have any thieves' tools. Next time we're in town, remind me to find the dump.
We did. You did try to find the dump.
I know nobody knew, so we'll have to search harder because I need thieves' tools.
Perhaps we shouldn't have let Alec go before breaking these.
We can manage, right? Does the padlock like? Sophie's gonna take a swing with this the long sword.
With the long sword. All right, let's see that attack roll.
All right.
And Sophie is the strongest out of all of us.
Yeah, actually.
Ah,
The ranger.
Sophie's gonna recall.
wait, Kagios is second. That's not right.
Sophie's gonna recall chopping firewood for a family in the winter.
Dear God.
Okay, sure.
What is the DC? Okay, so as you're chopping down, your sword kind of bounces off the padlock, but as it does so, it actually hits the handle underneath that the padlock is attached to, and you kind of knock the handle itself loose from the door. And, you know, without anything actually holding, or without anything anchoring the chain, it kind of just slips to the ground, unlocking the door.
That's one way of doing it.
I suppose we should just open it. I mean, clearly somebody knows we're here if they're there.
Yeah, and
Wait,
Isn't
grab
this
a
the
firebomb.
the
First.
front
get ready.
door?
Wait a second.
It might be. No, that was up here.
I mean, the second front door that we found.
Very likely.
Yeah,
Alright,
we
I open the door. You guys ready? Hold on, before. Ready? Ready?
Yes.
yeah, I'm ready.
Open the door.
Oh my
Ow,
god.
my God.
Okay, no one tell Hal again.
You know, I walk over to this very clearly an arrow slit in the wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose we could. Yeah,
Okay, if we're gonna be heroes, we gotta rethink our
we're
whole
not
deal.
very good at this.
What-
Just,
No, and I mean, none of us are adventurers. It's understandable.
I thought I would be better at this. I thought.
There was nothing in the stars about this.
Yeah, I think
thought most adventures were like how and kind of dumb, and I could do it.
Okay, Hal. He's very overconfident. That's honestly why he's in that state, right? Like we can all agree. and at least
At that point, you're going to your house, talking in his sleeve. He's like, "Oh, you don't scare me. I could take on 20 of you. You're nothing. I can take it." But it's muffled because he's face first in the floor.
All right. Well, let's.
look, look, Hell Knights train for years to get to where they are, so I don't think we should feel bad about this.
I guess not. But like Alec was kind of dumb.
Yeah, no, he was
I
kind
just
of
got the impression. I don't actually know.
had a big sword, and
Yeah.
yeah, like anyone can swing a sword, right?
He swung that
You
sword
recall
very
as you
well.
tried to swing your sword and break a lock and failed.
It's made of silver. It's probably not the strongest material.
I feel like we should keep moving after that.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
move away from this door.
There's just going to be an awkward amount of
Okay.
silence and then moving on.
Well, with that awkward silence, I think we can call it a day today.
Yep.
We'll just
Yeah.
let the silence hang in the air until next week. Thank you, everybody. Before we depart, we should award experience. Although I mean, I really don't feel like doing this. I feel like I should be taking experience away for what happened today. But for being there while the bugbear was defeated, each of you can help yourself to this much XP.
What about Hal, who was asleep during it?
You gain it by osmosis. I don't know.
All right.
Oh man! All right, 440. We're almost there. We're almost halfway.
Well,
All right. Thank you, everyone. Join us again next week as we try to go past another single room.